Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Tekkit. We are back in this world. I took the liberty of making myself a little roof, if that's alright. Hope you guys don't mind. But last video we managed to dive into the mines and we got ourselves a fair chunk of materials. Now I need to figure out what to do with those materials. So I think in today's video what we're going to end up doing is creating some basic machinery. Probably need to build a little shack over here so I can just, fit it all. We're going to process my ores, we're going to start making some good stuff. And then after I've processed, let's say, all of the gold, and created a lot of bars with that, I think is when we're going to try diving into the equivalent exchange mod and start creating a load of diamonds. And that's when things are going to start really ramping out of control. At some point, by the way, I do need to build a new house, because this is just not going to cut it for a while. I might move to a totally different location, though. Someplace with, I don't know, swamps or something, marshland, because there's usually a lot of rubber trees in those locations. Speaking of which, we actually do need to find some rubber trees, and since I'm already on the topic, let's go ahead and start doing that now. So let's grab some of this wood. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that creates a tree tap. Tree taps are nice, because I can use these things to get the oil out of rubber trees. Why did I say oil? The resin out of rubber trees. That makes more sense. We'll bring our axe with me, and this sword is about to go kaput. I probably should bring a spare just to be safe. Yes, let's grab a couple of sapphires, a stick, and stuff like that. Put that here, and here. Okay, now we're in better shape. And let's go hunting for rubber trees. Rubber trees, usually not the hardest thing to find. I see one over there, actually. And over there, too. They tend to have two little leaf things sticking way up above all the other trees, so a slightly different shape. For example, I think I saw one over this direction. Let's see. Rubber? There's rubber. See? Two leaves sticking on top right over there? These are rubber trees. Ooh, there's a whole load of them right here. Oh, that's super convenient. Hang on. I see dinner. Come here. Yep, there we go. Dinner for me. Okay. Now we're going to look around for some of the tree sap. I'm going to get rid of some of these leaves so I can make sure I see everything. Yep, nothing there. Ah! Resin. Yoink. And now we have some sticky resin, which I will be able to process into a ball of rubber. And that is going to be important because I'm going to need some electrical insulation for my copper cabling. Just makes a little bit of sense, right? It's really not that complicated. A lot of industrial crafts ends up being fairly intuitive. But yeah, if we want to build a generator and start powering my basic machines, this is something we're going to want to do. Yoink. Thank you. We'll chop these things down after I've gotten whatever I can out of them. And then we'll bring them back home. Plant some saplings, just so I don't have to go running very far, because it turns out Minecraft encourages you to be as lazy as possible. And I approve of that, absolutely. See there, you can actually reuse the tree tap on the empty hole, and sometimes you get more, and then sometimes it just gets rid of the rubber entirely, so it usually would regenerate if I left it alone. But since I got rid of it, obviously this tree is now barren. But that's fine, I plan on chopping it down anyway. Ooh, you get a little bit of resin every once in a while as you chop them down. It is getting dark, by the way. Probably shouldn't stay out here too much longer. We'll come back for the saplings, I think. The rubber wood itself isn't too bad, because if we get the right machine, we can actually squeeze these logs down into rubber as well. But ideally, we will have a machine set up so that I don't have to chop down the trees ever again. We'll get a nice rubber tree farm, something like that. It'll be great. Oh, hello, dinner. Yoink, you're mine. Breakfast chicken. Okay. Do we get any saplings? I think I got one. That's not gonna cut it. I'm gonna need a heck of a lot more than that. May need to go hunting for a few more rubber trees. Really? Oh, that's just disappointing now, ain't it? Okay, let's see if we can find a few more. I often like to have a nice vantage point, so I'll just go running across all the trees until I find what I need. I see one over there. That one's sticking way out. Now, they say that the size of a rubber tree doesn't matter, but we all know that that's a lie. Yoink. Doop. Oh, well, that tree tap's gone completely. Got anything else? Every once in a while you'll get lucky and you'll find a rubber tree that has like 2 taps on them. Those are my favorite. They're also fairly rare. And then other times you'll get a tree like this one which is completely barren, which means it is worthless and must be purged from the gene pool. You know, that actually sounded a little bit darker than I think I intended to. Don't infer too much out of that, kids. That is not a life lesson that I want you all to learn. Well, 3 saplings in total isn't exactly good. But since I don't see any obvious rubber trees around me, I think we're just going to have to work with this. The plus side, though, I do have like 20-something resin in total, which is enough to get us started, so let's go ahead and do that. Doop, doop, and doop. Okay, that should be good enough. Okay, so if you have 22 resin in total, 3 charcoal will be enough to cook all of them with a tiny bit left over. Not perfectly efficient, but you know what? Perfection is overrated anyway. So while those are smelting up, let's see if I can get myself some more iron set out. 16 there will be good. We can look up the recipes if we want to. For example, one thing I know that I'm going to want is a generator. And I can look over here to a regular generator. There you are. Hit the R button, and we can see here what we need to make a generator is an iron furnace, some refined iron, and an RE battery. The iron furnace is pretty simple. Take a regular furnace, put on 5 iron blocks, and you can do that. Or you can just make a box of iron. But if you want to save on the iron, and let's be honest, cobblestone's pretty cheap, this is probably the cheapest way to go. After that, the refined iron is made by just smelting iron a second time. And then for the battery, that one's a little bit trickier. We're going to need tin, a copper cable, and some redstone. Copper cables are made out of copper and the rubber that I'm making. So all in all, we need to smelt like, I don't know, let's say 3 to 6 copper ingots, depending on how many cables I want. I'm going to need at least 6 to 12 rubber. We need to have 4 tin, 2 redstone, like, I don't know, 5 iron plus another 3 refined iron, and so on. There's a lot of stuff that we need. So as soon as we finish this up, I'll go ahead and smelt some of this, and we'll get started. In the meantime, let's build myself a new little home. Or, not home. Why am I saying home? No, let's build myself a little machine shack. Like a tool shed. That'd be good. Why does this achievement always reset when I reload the game, by the way? That upsets me. I don't like it. Make it stop. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop-doop. And, ow! And, doop-a-doop-doop-doop. Ow! Again, I'm not really looking to create anything, like, special. Just something passable for now until I have the chance to build a proper home in between videos. But if my memory serves me, I do tend to take a long time building the perfect house, so I'm not going to make you watch all of that, but for now, just a little shack will do. And I'll upgrade in due time to some proper real estate. Building a roof takes too long. I'll come back to that another time. All right, there we go. We have a tidy little shack. This will be all that we need to get started. Let's go check on the progress of my iron. Give me a little bit of time to get some copper going, tin, and everything else. It'll take me a minute, but I'll get there. Actually, it wouldn't be that bad of an idea to get a second furnace going. Or no, we're going to need it. Actually, I'll just build 2 real quick since we need to make an iron furnace. Let's plant one down like so. Put away my coal like an idiot. There we go. Grab. Let's start cooking up the copper. And in the meantime, furnace, iron, 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 iron furnace. Now these things are actually pretty good because instead of getting only 8 smelts per coal, you get 10. So realistically, once I move into a proper setup, the big house and everything, good God, for a second I thought my house was on fire. That scared me. Anyway, when I do that, I'll want to build a whole bunch of iron furnaces instead. It's just a little bit more fuel efficient, which I do like. Anyways, a couple of copper. 1, 2, 3. Done. Good. Let's grab myself some copper cables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Done. And now we have copper cabling. And I can place this stuff all over the world. Doink, 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 doink. And that's what the cables will look like. Run those between machines and you'll be in pretty good shape. But first, we want to build some batteries. I'm actually thinking in addition to the generator, we should probably just go ahead and make a bat box, which is just a battery box. Why they had to call it a bat box instead of a battery box, I don't know, but that's what they did. And that's just a bunch of wood, and then even more of these RE batteries, which means we are going to need even more tin and some copper cabling. Totally doable. We have the stuff. Just need a little bit of time to smelt it all up. Okay, so at this point we have some tin. A bit of redstone, a copper cable, and then bam, we got ourselves a battery. What did it take? Refined iron? Yes. Let's refine up some iron, and then I'll make my generator and place it. There we go. See? All we have to do is just put the iron into the furnace and let it cook a second time, and then bam, refined iron. I guess we're just changing the temper of the material or something. I don't know. I'm not a metallurgist. So, let's put in the RE battery, the iron furnace, and voila! A generator! Which will be super useful in conjunction with a battery box, because I can just put some coal in the generator, or anything else that burns, really. And that will get me electrical units, but I'll show you guys that in just a second. Okay, so for the bat box, we place, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a copper cable, and then the batteries? Yes, that's a bat box. Okay, we have power storage. Let's get down into the shack. Actually kind of built this a little bit far away from my base, but oh well, that's fine. So for the battery box, I'm going to go ahead and place you here. This green little square here is the output. Anything else could be an input into this thing. And you actually do have to pay attention to the voltage and stuff like that. You could explode your machines if you put high voltage through a low voltage machine, but we don't have to worry about that at the beginning of the game at the very least. So we'll place that there. Get ourselves a cable running between them. And in the generator, I'll just throw in a bit of my charcoal. And just like that, we can see that it is cooking. And if you look at our battery, aha! We are generating electrical units per tick. Because that is the unit system in Industrial Craft. So yeah, we're storing up some power. And now all I need to do is build a macerator. Maybe an extractor as well, we'll see. And that is the key to great success in Tekkit. So let's take a look at what we need for a macerator. Macerators are cobblestone, an electronic circuit, and a machine block with some flint over top. Machine blocks are easy. Lots of refined iron. So it doesn't really cost me a lot extra in terms of materials, just a lot of, time to smelt the darn stuff down. That's the most annoying part there. Electronic circuits, we're going to have to build a lot of these in the future. That is refined iron, some redstone, and a lot of copper cables. Fortunately, I have just enough to build one electronic circuit. We're going to need more than that, though, eventually, so that's fine. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started on building up a macerator. We'll start with the iron block, or the machine block, sorry. We'll get some circuitry going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the circuit. And then we place you here, circuit here, some flint up top, and a couple of cobblestone, and then boom! Macerators. Let's grab something that I want to macerate. Let's start with probably the iron. At least some of it, because iron's pretty important, and we're going to be using a lot of it for all of my machines in the future, so we'll double our ores that way. But either way, let's place you here. Yup, like so. Get a copper cable running between the two. There we go. And now, this thing has some power. So I'll throw in the iron ore, and it is working! We are macerating. Of course, now I'm using up some of my power very slowly. Could throw in a little bit more coal in the generator if I felt like I needed to, but that's a pretty good amount of power stored up. But yeah, let's see what happens here. It takes a long time, unfortunately. The macerators are quite slow. Could upgrade that by building a rotary macerator, which goes a lot faster at high speeds. Or we could overclock the machine later, but that's getting into some more advanced stuff. The important thing is, now we have some iron dust. And every one of these I smelt gets me 1 iron bar. So an iron ore now gets you 2 dust, which becomes 2 bars. So cool. We've just doubled all of our resources with one simple machine setup. I like it. The other machine that we should totally build is an extractor, I think. Yeah, what does that require? Oops, wrong button. That is an electrical circuit, a machine block, and a bunch of tree taps. You might guess just by the fact that it uses tree taps, the extractor is a way of maximizing your rubber. Because if you put it through the extractor machine, every 1 resin is going to be worth 3 rubber. Cool way to triple up your resin. We're going to need a lot of rubber in the future, so that is totally going to be worth it, I think. It's going to take me a minute, though. I have to build some more machine blocks and stuff and cook up some more iron. Looks like all my rubber trees are grown up. Let's see if we got anything good out of these guys. Not seeing anything so far. What you often will see happen with the rubber trees is because you have to go around and kind of expose all of the bark. Is people will just trim them up until they're just a big wooden pole with leaves sticking out the very top and nowhere else. They look a little silly, but that is the most efficient way of doing things. This tree is completely barren, which means it is worthless. Purge! This one has a renewable source of rubber. Okay, so this one gets to live. We'll give you a quick tap, and we're not going to close that thing off because I want it to regenerate in the future. There we go. At least a little bit of sticky resin. Yoink! This one also gets to live. Congratulations. You tried to sneak another one by me up here, didn't you? Sneaky little rubber tree. Thank you. Of course, one major downside of keeping all these machines is you know you're going to use up a lot of power. Unavoidable, I'm afraid. We're going to have to use up a lot of coal keeping this stuff running, but in the meantime, that's another 34 iron bars right there. Some call that pretty darn good for this early in the game. I happen to agree with those people. Okay, machine blocks, circuit, tree tap, tree tap, tree tap, and tree tap, and then boom, extractor. Of course, it occurred to me that I shouldn't have placed the macerator where I did because running on copper cables to the extractor is now going to be a little unnecessarily tedious. We're going to have to route it all the way around town like this. Kinda stupid, but oh well. I don't want to break the macerator because without the proper tool, it just reverts back to a machine block and I have to build the circuits and stuff all over again. But in the meantime, sticky resin goes in, and 3 rubber comes out. How exciting is that? This is also the machine that can get you some extra, is it resin or rubber directly out of the rubber wood if you want to? Let's test that real quick. I think you might get resin. In which case, every log just takes a lot of electricity, but it gets you resin that you can turn into 3 rubber. So each of these is effectively going to be worth 3 rubber once you finish processing it, which isn't half bad as far as I'm concerned. Let's see, what do we get? No, rubber balls itself. Well, I stand corrected. 1 rubber then. 1 rubber per rubber wood. Not very efficient then, not a good use of power. Resin is far more preferable if you can. But for that, you need to have the rubber tree farm, like I do. Yoink! I did mention this is taking a long time, right? We've only gone through 30 of the iron ore, and it's taken me like, what, 10 minutes or something like that? It's a slow process. When in doubt, if you've gone ahead and set an entire, stack, or I guess 32 is the maximum if you're gonna not baby it. Once you set a whole chunk of ore in the machine, it's a great opportunity to just go mining and replenish your coal stockpiles, because you know you're gonna need a ton of it. And you know what? That is exactly what I'm going to do. Let's set 32 copper in here, and I know that's the maximum because it can never go above a 64 stack, so there we go. And then I'm gonna go back into the mines. Once more into the breach, my friends. And hopefully, this time my luck holds and I don't die. Well, this is a good start. Right by the surface, eh? Somehow creepers are spawning in here. Fun stuff. Yoy! Nope, 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 nope. Dang it all to heck. Oh, we exposed some iron. Thank you. Aha! You tried to blow me up, but you actually did me a favor. What do you know? Stupid creepers. Ah! Maybe he won't see me. Nope, he saw me. Die! Thank you. Okay. I think I found the problem. There's a dark hole that I left behind for some reason. It's occurring to me that maybe building some armor would have been wise. I don't know why I insist on continually going into mines with no protection at all. I would call that stupid. But, oh, even more darkness. But it does make things more interesting too, so we'll pretend that it's smart for the sake of the video. Yo, okay. How did I miss this the first time I came through here? This is all right next to the freaking marble section. There's a load of them. Oh, there's even a spawner down here. How the heck did I miss this? That's just irresponsible. What do you got for me? Buckets. Okay, and a crowbar if I was ever interested in using railcraft, which, to be honest, I'm really not. I don't much care for railcraft at all. I know, heresy. But even so, I guess I'll take it with me. You never know if I'll find a use for it. That is so many creepers. Oh, okay. Wow. I was worried that this trip into the mine was going to be boring and uneventful. It appears I was mistaken. Ow. You know, before I go too much further, though, I think I'm going to go home and make a diamond pickaxe. 1, because my sapphire pickaxe is about to break, and 2, because while I'm out here, I wouldn't mind getting my hands on some obsidian, just in anticipation of moving on to the equivalent exchange, probably by next video, actually. We're getting kind of close to that point already. And doop-a-doop. Da-da-da-da. Diamond pickaxe. It's worth quite a bit, by the way. You can see its EMC value down here. Oh, wait, you don't know what that is. Never mind. Just wait until next video. You'll find out. Oh, perfect timing. We're actually about to finish the copper dust as well. Wunderbar. Let's go ahead and grab you. That'll be nice. And what to work on next? Tin? More iron? Or maybe we can just go ahead and get started on the gold. Don't even have a lot of tin left, to be honest. Let's go ahead and do another chunk of iron, since we know we're going to go through a load of that stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the copper. Doop and doop. We'll just throw some more coal in the generator, some more iron in the macerator, and then we can just walk away for another 10 minutes or so. It's awesome having a battery box. Gotta love all this. Did we ever go down here? Sure doesn't look like it. I wonder if there's anything at the bottom of this waterfall. Oh, uranium. Uranium's a good sign. Ah, crap, there's no easy vantage point. That'll do. Yoink. And down we go. Ah! Okay, turns out I am at the bottom of a well. Not my proudest of moments, I will admit, but at least there's some useful stuff down here. Oh, God! You know what? The hairs on my arms stand up every time something like that happens. Unexpected, impending, sneaky, quiet death. That's what I have to look forward to in this mine. Oh, I see your cousin comes to join you. He won't be so lucky. Oh, maybe he will. Well, that's fun. Somehow I survived that blast to the face, but I don't think I deserve it. You know, I never would have guessed, but I'm actually at the proper level to find diamonds and stuff right now. We're at Z-axis level of 16. Well, now 14. It's what, below 18 gets you diamonds? Something like that. We're way lower than I thought. Aha! Molten Magma. Okay, this is good. I can try using this to get myself some obsidian. Go ahead and block off a little bit of that just so I don't get messed with. And water, please leave me alone. No leaking. Okay, is there lava underneath all of this? Let's do a quick test. No, it appears to be clear. Well, good. And now I just have to begin the long and very unfun process of gathering up obsidian. I want to get at least 4, but 5 or so wouldn't be so bad either. Because I'm going to need some of this for the equivalent exchange. This is actually a pretty long lava river. You know, if I dig all along the edge, what are the odds I find myself some diamond? I would say not very good, but I am often wrong about these things. And besides, with a diamond pickaxe, it's not like it's really hard to dig through. Let's just see if I can find anything. Wait, this looks strangely familiar. Oh, look! Is this the place where I was before? Well, I don't see any torches. No, there's a torch! I've totally been down here before. Oh, cool. It all joins up. Well, what do you know? I think I'm finally going to get to see what's on the other side of the lava lake. That's exciting. Diamonds would be nice. But I don't think I'm going to get that lucky today. You might say, oh, Pravus, why would you say you're not going to find any diamonds? With that kind of an attitude, of course you're not going to find anything. You need to be more optimistic, you might say. It's true. But I also find that being a bit pessimistic about things means you're never going to be let down. Chronically low expectations. That's the key to my success. And then every once in a while, you'll find something that excites you, and it'll be a pleasant surprise. Not an expectation. 4 more diamonds. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh. You know, I really hate going over the lava like this in order to try placing blocks. It just makes me nervous. Understandably so, I would think. Oh, hello there, Mr. Slime. Oh, 2 slimes. Well, mazel tov. Seems you found a mate. Oh, and now you have babies. Let's kill all the babies. Okay, this is getting a little out of control too quickly. Okay. You're all having a great time. I understand. You're all very excited to meet your new babysitter. Or something. Oh, they're all dead. Oh, well, I failed in my job. I'm gonna get a terrible Yelp review, that much is for certain. Aha! Another end to the lava cave. Huh. It appears that all these caverns just go in one big circle. Am I full on inventory space? Well, I totally am. What do you know? Well, that's usually my cue to go back home, but since we did get 4 more diamonds, I think that was the 10 that I was looking for, in order to really get started with equivalent exchange. So, since I'm already here, I might as well grab some high EMC value stuff like Nikolite, and that will come back to save us in the next video. You'll see. It'll all be worth it. Geez, with the amount of times I talk about equivalent exchange, you'd think I was George R.R. Martin talking about, oh, the dragons are coming, I promise, the dragons are on their way. Sort of sounds a little bit like that now, doesn't it? Ah, nope. In you go to the lava. Haha, sucks to be. Ah! You had a friend! You didn't tell me you brought a +1 to this dinner date. Ah, it's rude. I'm never inviting you again. Oh, my spider spawner. Wow, I'm all the way over here again? Okay. I guess now is a good time to start finding my way home. If I can. Oh, hello. No, please. Thank you. I have no food, which means if I get hit more, I am going to die. Yep, it is time to beeline the heck out of here. Wait, where am I going? These torches are on the right. Oh, dear God. This is not the way. I may be in trouble. The mine shaft? Oh, no, please don't make me navigate the mine shaft. I'll never find my way home. My impenetrable system appears to be failing me. Wait. Torch on the left. Good sign. Let's go this way. Aha! Alright, now I'm on the right track. Wait, I'm confused. I thought once I found the spider spawner, this was going to be pretty easy to find my way home. Is it this way? Maybe it's this way. Wait. No, wait, there's too much stuff going on here. Ugh. I need to come in here with some dirt and fill this place out. Hey, a crafting bench. Good to know. This seems right. Yes, okay. I need to take some time to actually, like, fill in all the holes at some point. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. Okay. Just so it's a little easier to navigate in the future. Oh, wait, this seems right. Yes, it's the sterilized hospital hallway. I know where I am now. We're on the verge of starvation, and I'm bleeding out. But I'm gonna make it, by God. Oh, well, this isn't good. I seem to have lost my way still, and I'm starving to death. Yeah, not ideal. I'm still not too sure where I'm going, but I'm an inch from death here. Oh no. Oh dear. Wait, is this it? This might be it. Hang on. I was not... Nope, that's not it. I am not as close to home as I thought I was, clearly. Am I supposed to go up here? Is that what's going on? Let's try it. Swim up. Half a heart. Falling will kill me. Okay, is this it? Yes, this was it. Thank you, God. Okay. Let's go. Oh, it's nighttime. That's nice. Let's go and take a little slumber. Try not to die. Oh, dear. I can't run. I can't run. No, please. Please, skeleton. The monsters outside are trying to kill me. No, I'm not being paranoid. You're being paranoid. Okay. Well, can't go to sleep, but at least I am sort of safe. With no food. Oh, I saw that. Fun stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. So you've seen the Macerator setup. You know it all works. So in between videos, I'll spend some time properly smelting everything. It'll be great. And then next video, I think, now that we have enough diamonds, it is time to get started with the equivalent exchange mod and using alchemy to make myself infinitely rich. And then after that, I don't know, new home, start working on factories and stuff. We'll see. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe if you are new, and hit notify if you are not. My name is Pravus, and I will see you guys next time.